Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boys. We back in this bitch. You feel me? Like always, it is, let's get to this. It is the EST of the DMV, the Chocolate City Saint, the left hand of destruction, the potter of all worlds, the Bayesian bulldozer, the Cameroonian nightmare, El Mysterio Negro. You feel me?
He
It's your
brought
boy,
it back.
Steph. Come on, stop playing with your boy. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This is episode 23 of the Top Row Boys, and we here. Vaughn, how you feeling, my boy?
Hey man, I'm chilling, man. It's Thursday. It's the best day of the week for me. We at the pod. So I mean, hey,
Oh
like I said,
God.
I'm glad to officially be part of the top rope. I appreciate that.
Yes,
Making some
sir, yes,
content
sir.
going, with you guys. So like always, not for me rambling with the introduction. Let's jump right to it, bro.
Let's jump right to it. We down a couple of good men, but me and Vaughn gonna hold it down, so we here. So let's jump right into it. So, of course, we had last week's SmackDown. I'm not gonna lie, man. It was a pretty episode, lot of filler as kind of expected for a go home show right before Saturday night's main event. You
Mhm.
know, we gonna talk about what happened in Saturday night's main event and all the stuff that was around that in a little bit. But first off, let's talk about possibly the best part of SmackDown these last couple of months, the U.S. Open Challenge, dog. Ilya Dragunov went up against Nathan Frazier of Fraxium, and man,
Boy.
banger after banger after banger after banger to quote my man Sheamus, dog.
Yeah, like I don't know. Like I told you, like once he got the title, even when Sammy had the title, like the U.S. Open Challenge literally is my highlight for SmackDown every Friday. And
Hmm.
like I said every week, me being the Grabs guy, that should be a shirt. But me being the Grabs guy, like that's what I look forward to. And then I remember it had the little incident last week between Nathan Frazier and Axiom. So I'm like, whoever
Yeah.
goes out there, it's gonna be heat, whoever they pick.
Oh God.
At one point, I'm like, shit, triple threat match. But
No, for real, because when Ilya came to the ring, first it was Tommaso Ciampa.
Yeah,
I was like,
that
oh,
too.
say that, say that. I'm down for whoever in this ring because yo, like if we got black and gold Ciampa really putting in graphs, oh yeah, it's
OG,
going
OG NXT versus New Bread NXT. Like,
exactly. It
man,
it would
yeah.
have been lights out.
Yeah. So, like I said, with that, I was hyped regardless. And then, like I said, a cool little segment going on in the ring with Ilya and Tommaso. I like how they try to give Ilya a character, with that kind of like in-ring talking stuff now, not just being like
Yeah.
the Graps guy. So that was cool. But man, like, fully vibe jumping to it. What was your thoughts on like just the match itself from an in-ring standpoint? Because man, like I'm still also lost for words how good that was.
Dude, I think from an in-ring standpoint, we have to study Nathan Frazier's speed, dog. Like, I'm fully certain that that flash thing he tries, it's not a gimmick. That might just be him. Like,
Mm,
I think three of the fastest dudes on the WWE roster right now got to be like Nathan Frazier, Axiom, and like Braun Breaker, which is so crazy seeing how they all kind of relatively came up together.
yep.
But I think from an in-ring standpoint, masterclass, masterclass. And I feel like for two dudes who could have definitely easily gotten lost in the shuffle after NXT UK and everything like
Yep.
that, they've been able to rebrand themselves and have been able to shine in ways that still allow them to stand out. Obviously, Frazier being in the tag division and being honestly the future of tag team wrestling, if you ask me,
Easily.
with
Easily.
the way how him and Axiom are doing with Fraxium. And then Dragunov is become one of the most talked about and is he he's been champion less than a month and
Yep.
his reign is already being talked about over some people who've had their titles since Mania. You feel me? So
Yeah.
I think the way how they were able to distinguish themselves, and I like how they were able to set up so many different storylines in between the match itself, because obviously we had a DIY interference, we had
Mhm.
Axiom come in and represent, and then they're really trying to build and really elevate the title of the U.S. Championship, not just with the Open Challenge, but also by letting everyone know, oh, Ilya, you have a target on your back. Because there were so many people that, of course, we still have Carmelo who's going after it, and we're going to talk about him and Miz in a little bit. But we also saw Tama Tonga say that he wants a shot at it. Like,
Hmm.
there's so much going on there that it's like, even as just purely a plot device, the U.S. Championship is easily got one of the best stories on SmackDown right now.
Yeah, I totally agree. Because like with the whole, like I said, them one good matches, and then how they just throwing like everyone at the title right now, trying to build like more contenders. I'm liking that too because like I wouldn't be mad if we got Ilya and Axiom, Ilya and Tama Tonga. Like at this point,
Shoot, I
you put
wouldn't
him
be
out
mad
there
at that
with
either.
yeah, you can put Ilya out there with anybody and let them just go at it and build like some backstage stuff like how they did. Like I'm all in for it. I wouldn't be mad if they did Solo versus Ilya, honestly.
Oh,
So like
yeah.
I feel like that could be like a great feud to build up his face um I guess ability, especially with like him taking like I guess one of the bigger heels into SmackDown. So I don't know. Overall, US title picture looking really great right now. Ilya is doing this thing, and I want him to keep like putting in new pieces each week, so it'll get stale. So like yeah, it's easy like you said, my favorite division right now.
Yeah. And we had touched on Carmelo Hayes earlier, and so he had a match this week against Kit Wilson from Pretty Deadly, which, by the way, just on some like side news thing, it looks like we may have seen the end of Pretty Deadly with the injury of Elton Prince, and I think Kit Wilson this week came out to new music, new
Yeah,
graphics. So, um, I don't know what else to say other than it sucks that they kind of just ended like that. It sucks that the injury, it looks like, has kind of caused the split because it's sad when things like that and you have to pivot. But I will say, Kit Wilson is trying to get the material that they have ready for him over, but you can tell they're just throwing shit at the wall with him.
they are, and like even with like the whole segment last week with him and Melo, like it is kind of cringe. Like so hopefully he can, I guess, elevate the cringe by some in-ring stuff. Kit didn't look that bad. I mean, in the ring with Melo. I mean, he definitely like because
Nah,
I
he
mean,
was definitely still able to hoop.
yeah. So hopefully with the in-ring stuff, he can get like the cringe over. But I don't know, like his motivations right now are very eh, right
Yeah,
now, to
like
say the least.
it's it's not like I understand he's supposed to be playing heel, but excuse me. First off, I've never thought that Pretty Deadly were great heels, to be quite honest. I always thought they were better as faces.
Yeah,
Um, and then now having the whole misogyny angle and the toxicity angle, let's be honest, brother. If you want to go down this line, you're not touching on the real parts of this
people.
shit that
Yeah,
really like you're not really getting them. You're doing the things that WWE's like, hey, this is safe for you to talk about, and making a joke out of shit. Which
yeah,
cool, I get it. You're making a joke out of everyone in the IWC that thinks that the product is toxic, blah blah blah, so on and so forth.
yeah.
Whatever. Like I before people get in the comments, I understand the commentary there. Um, but no, it just comes off as annoying. It comes off as annoying and it comes off as bratty, which as a man, I never want to call another grown ass man a brat, but
But nah, it is. Call it what it is. Call it spade a spade. It's very bratty.
exactly.
Um,
But
but
as
like,
far as the actual match itself went, good match, solid match. I do remember texting in the group chat. I said, if Carmelo Hayes loses to Kit fucking Wilson,
yeah, we were gonna lose it. We were gonna lose it.
oh my God. If that, because there were some moments during that match, I was like, they're not going to do this right. They're not going to have, they're not going to have Melo job out to Kit fucking Wilson. No disrespect,
Man,
but,
no, it's
oh,
no. It's Kit Wilson. Like I don't know. Like it's for me. I was thinking like I was scared because I'm thinking new thing, new
mm,
music, new gear. I'm thinking, oh, they ready trying to push get him over Melo, and our boy can get buried again like always. And then with the whole Miz stuff, I'm like, okay, Miz will come in, interfere, cause Melo to lose, which is gonna piss me off. But I'm glad that they
yeah.
saved the interference till after Melo won. Because I
Mm.
swear, if Melo would have lost, man, like,
I would have lost my
man,
shit. I
yeah.
would have came in here yelling like Joe Budden. That's how I would. Oh my god.
I'm like, at this point, we gotta start, you know, look at Triple H a
Hey,
little funny.
them allegations. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. So, but like I
Yeah.
said, I'm glad he won, and it's cool to see Kit Wilson get some new stuff going on. So we'll see how it goes.
Exactly. Also a really fun kind of like program that they're building towards. Oh, actually, wait. Before we move on to the next part, let's circle back to Carmelo and Kit real quick. Um, Melo, I love that we bringing back Hood Melo. I love that we bringing back Hood Melo.
Oh, on
Uh,
Twitter,
yes.
rest in peace.
Every time I see the rest in piss, oh, I'm winning. Oh, wow. Ah,
All
you
my
know what they say.
ops, rest in
Oh
piss.
God, I love me a good hood classic, and that's oh, bro, that was the era of his character when Sean was letting Melo really cook.
Yeah, nah,
So
facts. So yeah, I'm just liking like the trajectory he's going on right now. I just hope Chile don't mess it up because like I don't know, our boy deserves something, man. Like
I think
something.
I don't think that the build is going to be enough to justify them getting on the Survivor Series card, even though I want them
Yeah.
to, because obviously I want them on big PLEs. But I could see it culminating into the go home show before Survivor Series.
Hmm.
So it would probably be like so yeah, I feel like that'll probably be when we see the culmination of the storyline, and hopefully it's Miz putting Melo over because
Over.
Miz is so good at putting people over while still like remaining a credible threat that like honestly one of these days we're gonna have a talk about the Miz's legacy of being able to like lift up new talent, but
Yep.
I can fully see where this is going, but I do worry about it like losing too much steam because it has kind of been repetitive in the same kind of fuck with me. Miz is gonna have a match. Nope. I'll fuck with Miz. It's starting to get repetitive.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that are becoming incredibly repetitive, um, I thought that we were so done with the Damian Priest and Aleister Black shit.
Like they're at that blow off match. Like, what are we doing now?
You got fire thrown in your face.
At that point, that's GG's. Like, you don't come back from fire. I think you said
You,
last week, like he came back 2 weeks later.
yeah, man, we
So
gotta start talking. We gotta start having a conversation and wrestling about dog. When we gotta start letting folks take breaks. We gotta start letting folks take breaks. We gotta start letting folks get written off, and we definitely gonna talk about that when it comes to Saturday night's main event. Because there's one brother on there where I can't even. I'm not even gonna blame him, but he just needs to take a break.
yeah,
But with that being said, dude, the Aleister Black Damian shit. If it's not gonna end in like a Hell in a Cell or first of all, the Last Man Standing match, it kind of breeds finality. But the fact that they still didn't do that, I was like, oh, okay. So are we getting like a Hell in a Cell, or are we going? They probably gonna because you know Damien. They love giving Damien the street fight.
street fights.
It's gonna be a
Yep,
San Diego street
San
fight.
Diego street fight. Exactly. Yep, San Diego street fight for the cheap city pop. I mean, it was like a good match. I mean, because those two are putting on bangers. I mean, but it's just like I've never seen a blow off to a blow off match. So I don't know. 'Cause like I said, you had your big surprise with Zelina coming back, got the fireball. I thought it was done, but hey, I mean, I guess they want to. I guess they want them to get on a PLE real bad. So I guess they get that PLE blow off match, and then we can just call it that. They can do something different, hopefully.
Like they could have been a they could have been a WrestlePalooza. I can't even fucking lie to you. They could
It
have been.
should have been like I don't know. They just got to figure it out with that. Like I'm not mad from an Emery standpoint, but after a while, I'm just like I want Alice to do something different already.
Same. Honestly, I think Alistair, because man, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Let's hold this because I have an idea for Alistair, but let's jump into this
Okay.
last little piece of SmackDown I want to talk about, and then we can get into Saturday night's main event because it
Mhm.
does kind of breed into that. So Alexa Bliss had the match against Nia Jax after all the shit talking that happened between the two of them last week and during their locker room segment, and it was a match like they can put on a solid match together. We know that they have chemistry. We've seen it before, like, but this wasn't nothing special. I think the biggest part of the whole thing was the
Oracle just joined,
fact.
I think.
Yeah, what's up, Oracle?
Oracle.
What's up, y'all?
Not much. We just talking about the Alexa Bliss Nia Jax match, and I was just saying like my whole thing is that we know that these two can put on good matches, but this feels like
First of all,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
damn it,
I
this fucking
forgot. There she go. Give her a mic.
this happens every time. Anyway, I gotta start doing this before we fucking record. I gotta start muting her. Anyway, but my thing is, first of all, this is kind of a rushed build, and especially because I feel like we all know this is headed towards the women's War Games match.
Mhm.
So they really just throwing shit at the wall here. Like I
Mhm.
get it. Actually, let me not even say throwing shit at the wall. It's just shaky because first of all, you are now pulling Alexa and Charlotte in two different ways, especially considering what happened on Raw. Like, folks, there's a way that we can converge all this and it not seem so messy when the build literally just started, maybe like this week. However, again, the fact that it did just start either this week, last week, however you want to quantify it, that also means that there's ways to clean it up.
Yeah.
How? But given all the rumors and everyone who's supposed to be involved in this match, I do have to ask the question: how the fuck you gonna get these people involved?
Exactly. I
Who
mean,
who are you hearing as rumors? 'Cause
Um,
I can book it real quick. These guys might know.
I'm hearing. I think the rumor was actually my partner just sent it to me
like for the heel, like for the heel team.
earlier this morning. Yeah, I can tell you both. I can tell you who the plans
Yeah,
are for both the heel teams and the
because like
the and the face team. So
Kabuki Warriors,
reportedly,
right? Reportedly.
uh, yeah, allegedly, the face team is supposed to be AJ Lee, Rhea
Yes.
Ripley, Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, and Io Sky
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
against Becky Lynch, Asuka, Kyrie Sane, Nia Jax, and this is the real random, but I love this. Lash Legend.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, I ain't mad 'cause,
Hmm.
I mean, if Lash is getting some type of TV time or a push, hey, we the Lash fan club over here, but it's like they
Absolutely.
got they gotta do something that warrants that. No, allegedly, if that's the plan for real. So, but nah, I mean, anytime if they did that with Lash, that's a good way to get her and reacquainted with the main roster fans. So hey, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Hmm.
So I completely. Anyway, serious. You were saying how do you see them tying this all together?
Uh, well, tricky. I would say, I mean, obviously you have attacked the Kabuki Royals and then Alexa Bliss and Charlotte, kind of going at on Wall. I'm surprised you didn't say Lila Vakila and Bailey as well. Uh, I didn't hear them correct.
Mm-mm.
No, they're not a part of the reports that I've been seeing. However, I thought that that's what it was leading to. Like just off of what I'm seeing based off the product itself, it seems like they would be somewhat involved in the face team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I'm surprised, but
I
like you
feel like
definitely
if
have it.
Rhea and Io are going to be off TV for a while, they might sub in.
Yes. So I think. Uh, I honestly think it kind of sims around the women tag team champs. I think Nia maybe interferes on Monday or whenever they get the title shot. But is it
Yeah,
Monday?
Monday.
I believe maybe Nia interferes on Monday. Uh, which would maybe get Rhea Ripley to come out. Come out.
Yeah.
Uh, Becky. Becky just wants attention. So I mean, he doesn't really need a reason to get involved in anything besides the fact that the attention would be on hold, which will bring out AJ Lee. And then who's the last? I mean, I don't see last legend if Nia Jax is included because didn't they have beef on NXT not too
Exactly.
long ago?
That's that's the thing that kind of like I don't see this being.
I'm
I would
thinking
love it
Judgment
if
Day. Obviously, right? It's Judgment Day, right?
yeah,
That
like
makes the most sense.
Roxanne and Raquel makes so much more sense, but
Yes,
also like yeah, I don't know,
maybe over Tony Live.
dude. I don't see Liv returning until the Rumble, and actually I got a couple people I see returning at the Rumble. To be quite honest with you,
Yeah.
I got if the reports are correct, I'm predicting Bianca returns at the Rumble. I'm predicting Liv returns at the Rumble. And I forgot that this woman is out on injury until I was rewatching NXT Deadline 2022. I predict that Zoe Stark could return at the Rumble as well.
Ooh. So maybe what I'm thinking based on like what we're seeing on TV, maybe it's gonna be like Becky, like Biggie Royals and Judgment Day,
Mhm.
versus Rhea, Io, Charlotte, Bliss, and AJ Lee.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm not mad at that. My only, not even tweak because we've seen them go around this before. How bad? How quickly does it take to fix a broken nose? Because we know that Rhea broke hers in Japan.
I mean, she wore a mask last year. The last
Hence why I said we've seen them go around and do this. So I was like, if she just pulls up with the mask again,
yeah,
like
she put with the
Yeah.
mask, yeah, and get a pop like she did last year, making a thing. So I mean, yeah, it's she can wear the mask all day and just do her thing like she did last year.
I will never forget Naomi calling that woman Big Mama.
Or
Big
if
Mama.
or if AJ Lee doesn't come out for some reason, which probably haven't seen him at all like recently. Uh
I think she's going on the
you
book tour.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
Victoria, I saw that. Yeah,
Then maybe you do Maxine. Maybe you don't have Leah. Maybe you do Maxine, Leah, Io, Charlotte, and hmm,
I would say. I mean, if no AJ Lee just throw something like her in there. But I feel like they might get Stephanie a match probably against Nikki
They
Bella,
yeah,
yeah,
they gonna give Stephanie and Bella.
and that's going to stink.
potential. But like, I also see a world where Bailey like goes bipolar and betrays Lila, and
Mm,
she's on the heels team for War
yeah,
Games. I can see that.
yeah.
Reuniting with the Kabuki Royals.
Hmm.
Oh, true. Yeah, that'd be
So,
dope.
so they have been teasing that.
Yeah,
That's fair. Yeah.
we
But
all
yeah,
on topic.
No, forget it. At this point, let's go. Let's go with it. Like, just
Okay.
go with the flow.
All right.
But because I think that honestly, overall, and I think this is the overall like thought that I've had in terms of wrestling this week.
Mm,
We have two major PLEs from both respective companies coming up. Obviously, Survivor Series with the WWE, Full Gear with
yeah.
AEW, and both of them have such messy builds. If you ask me,
Yeah.
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 they're having such messy builds storytelling wise. It's like,
Mhm.
fuck.
I
And
think. You
go
go ahead.
ahead.
No, I said I think my big excitement from that we're gonna get is gonna be Dom versus Ray. I think like in San Diego, like that's my
At,
biggest.
at
That's gonna be crazy.
best, be a mass versus title match for the AAA title.
Has
I
to
would
be.
or like Korea versus like title
Yeah,
where Ray retires in San Diego.
yeah, that's what I meant by mass. Because
Oh, dumb. Duh.
yeah, like because he's isn't that luchador a tradition that you retire, you give him your mass.
Yeah, get ass. Yeah.
Yeah, as the resident luchador, I know. Yeah,
Uh,
I throw mine on real quick.
look,
mine's in
bro.
mine's in my office.
Look, all I'm saying is Vaughn and I could be better than some of the luchadors that they've had on WWE, bro.
Stay with your chest.
Oh, the first Sin Cara.
That's fair.
Mhm.
I think we were literally talking about, bro, in pre-production. The fact that he came back and
Yeah.
now he's Mystico and he's going crazy. Oh, beautiful.
They don't want
Amazing evolution.
to see El Grande Negro there, the big black.
Yo, El Grande Negro is hilarious, dog. El Grande Negro and El Misterio Negro is funny as shit.
Yeah, we
That's
taking over.
wild. New tag champs right now.
Yes. Los Negros Americanos. That's the tag champs.
The African Americans, the Black Americans.
All
I'm weak.
right.
All right.
Let's jump into Saturday's main event. Speaking of luchadors, we got Dom versus Cero Miedo, Penta, and Rusev. And dude, um, why was the most exciting part of this match the fact that Rusev scared a child?
That was hilarious.
Doesn't care.
He's like, "Don't touch me." He said, "Ah."
Yeah. But no, like the match wasn't bad to say the least. It's just more so like we've seen this play out between like we've seen all
We've seen
different
this before.
combinations of this match and like first of all, let me give Dom his flowers. Dom has got to be the hardest working champion on WWE's roster right now.
Yeah, him
He's
and Aaliyah. Yeah,
Yeah, he's defended for two companies back to back, been doing live events and house shows. Yeah, like dude, it's insane. Um but I think at this point we're kind of running a little dry with the IC title scene in the sense that Finn should have turned on Bro by now.
yeah.
Finn should have turned on Bro by now, but I get it. I'm sure the live injury threw some things out of whack because they're probably waiting on her so it can be Finn and Roxanne, Dom and Liv.
That'd
Completely
be a
get it.
sick match.
It'd be an amazing match, and I completely
Mhm.
get it.
Yeah.
But either give the belt to Penta or just like what are we or give him new opponents.
Bro, did you see Penta's new pyro? Oh, I'm gonna ask something more on Raw. We'll get to that. But man, like he has champion pyro. Just give him the
Yeah,
belt. He has like in-ring sparks now and
he
stuff.
has
So
he has Cody level pyro.
yeah, but no title. Just give him something.
That's how you know that merch selling, dog. That
It's
merch
selling like a
selling.
mug.
Oh, they I know. Oh, I know they love them some Penta. Anyway, but dude, what you guys think of the match overall?
Um,
Oh, going
you go
on.
sis. No, you go sis. Go
Go ahead. Orders force. Go
ahead.
ahead.
You stay throwing the old shots at me. But anyway, like Steph said, like we've seen this before. Like it's been the same thing. Like it's kind of giving me like vibes with like the Vision and Jay Uso with CM Punk now, where we're constantly
Mhm.
seeing the same thing each week. I mean, the matches aren't bad, but this is like I don't know. Like I want something new. Like I, don't know, I feel like my attention span is like really short nowadays in wrestling. I want like something new.
Mhm.
I want creative with the ways he's winning. With the hitting the bell. Because at first I kind of like thought he tapped out at first, but just Dom hitting the bell, triggering the release, and then getting this win that way was creative. So the thing that's keeping me hooked in with these matches is just how is Dom going to cheat his way to a W, honestly.
Yeah, it's
But
really the finishes.
yeah, so like I said, the in-ring stuff is same old, new innovative ways for Dom to win by, embracing his inner Eddie and then, go from there. But overall, I mean, it wasn't awful, but it wasn't nothing I'm like, wasn't clamoring for.
Yeah.
Bro is really Lil Guerrero.
Nah, I would take it to Raw. What he said on Raw was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I was about to say, Sears, you got anything you want to say about the match, or should we head into next?
No, all it goes. Fun, but I need something new.
Yeah. Speaking of something new, hey, category J hit. Category
Hmm.
J hit.
Hmm.
What?
Storm
We
arrived.
up. We
The
up.
storm
We up. We up.
arrived.
We up. Come on. Come on. Hey, black women forever. Snow bunnies never. Hey, hold on.
Hey, you
Let me, let me,
remember that from your creed. But no,
hey,
I'm
see,
like,
hey,
I'm
Sears,
actually
stay with me now. My bad.
but like I said, since you're the president of the J Cargill Stand Club, what you thought about this stuff?
Look, man. Uh, uh, tee me up. Tee me up. T1, come on. All it took was a heel turn and a bleed and a Mufasa scar. That's all it took. Oh,
Yeah,
we could have done this months ago.
you did. Wish you came in the door.
Oh God. But no, I really do like this because I like what I like about it the most, other than the fact of she had to win, dog. Like if
Hmm.
they turned her heel and then they didn't give her the belt, it would have killed her whole momentum. They might as well have sent her back to Tony Khan by doing that. But um, dude, I think what I like about this match so much and the result of it and what it means is the fact that, first of all, It was a squash match. It was exactly what we were talking about last week and what it needed to be. Just go
Mhm.
ahead, get that out the way. Boom, 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 boom. But now this changes and reestablishes the hierarchy and the dynamics of the women's division on SmackDown. Everything has now shifted, which
Mhm.
means there's now new mobility for players to rise up, new mobility for people to move, and so on and so forth. Which now we got to pick up on the Julia storyline because now this is the perfect time for her to level up and become um, someone who could be in that main event women's scene.
Mhm.
So let me be delusional here, right?
What you thought?
Either let Zelina or Candice LeRae take the U.S. Championship belt off of uh off of
Julia.
Julia. Let Kiana James do some backstage politicking to get her a match with Jade, but Chelsea somehow finds a way and annoys her way to go ahead and interfere. Let Jade's first defense be a Chelsea Green Julia triple threat.
Okay.
It
Like
would
I
be a
said, let me
bang.
be delusional. Let me be delusional.
It'd be a bangle,
Yeah.
but I'm about to burst your bubble
Go
and
ahead. Please feel free.
let me cook.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead, Oracle.
I think we see Julia hold on to the belt at least up until
Rumble.
Mania.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, man. Okay.
But I think Mania is a Julia versus Kiana James match.
Ooh,
But
you think the manager gonna turn?
I think the match is going to turn. I think we see Julia get turned on. She becomes a face, loses at Mania, but it feeds her up to become the next become the face of SmackDown.
I ain't mad at
I'm
that.
not mad at that.
And I,
I'm
and
not mad
then
at that.
and then we get honestly give her after Mania, build her up to be a megastar, resulting in her winning Queen of the Ring. And then we
And
get
then
Jay
SummerSlam.
Cardell. Someone saying Jay Cardell versus Julia.
Hey,
Oh,
Oracle has spoken. It's
oh.
gonna happen.
Look, I was thinking about that for a little short term feud, but you thinking long term. I'm not mad at those plans.
Because I think Julia can't like Julia didn't have the same push that Stephanie did, but Julia
Yeah.
is just
No,
as good as Stephanie McHale. There's
Oh,
no
at least
reason
absolutely.
that
yeah.
no reason why she should be kept in the mid card title when SmackDown needs faces.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're 100% right.
And I think the reason
Um,
why is because she needed like a mouthpiece with like English and stuff. So I feel like by
Yes.
then hopefully English will be good to go. And then
hmm
that can I think Count Dansby be I think a great heel US women's champion.
hmm
So and then like I said, Julie get that push for her face. That'd be sick, yeah. I like that. I like
yeah,
that a lot.
and
whoever,
good.
uh, I was about to say, whoever was teaching Stephanie Vaquer EO Scott English, hey, just go ahead and make them do overtime with Julia, dog. Like,
Yeah,
first of all,
Stephanie shit is good.
Julia's English ain't even that bad, but go
Mm,
ahead. If that's really the limiter, go ahead, just run it.
mm.
And plus, Kiana James been injured was injured, but like right after her debut. So like the WWE Universe doesn't really know her. Like I honestly forgot about her, and I'm sure most of everybody else has.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
like it'll be a good way to like reintroduce herself because she was a good heel in NXT. Like, and
she was.
I thought she was going to get a push when she first debuted. So I think
Yeah,
letting her be the one to beat Julia would be a good way to also be a good way to build her back up,
Yep.
keep the US title relevant, and push Julia to the main event.
Yeah. That'd be sick. I like that.
not mad at it. Um, that's how I know we have nothing else to talk about the match. But let's move on to the first of the two major title matches that we're gonna talk about. Let me say this: stop putting Drew in title matches if you're not gonna give him the belt. That's all.
Preach.
That's
Yeah.
all.
Preach.
Um,
Man.
I don't even know where this goes with Drew and Cody after Saturday night's main event because, dude, if you want Cody to have it back by Mania or even by Rumble, you could have given it to. it could have given it to Drew.
Yeah.
We,
I mean, I think they run back again, honestly. I think they get it one more time at Survivor Series, and then maybe then he'll win by some sort of like, I don't know, interference or something, maybe. Um, 'Cause I don't
Randy
know,
gotta
but
call. Randy gotta
yeah,
come back and
Randy,
cost him.
yes, we gotta get '09 Randy come in, interfere, cause Cody to lose, and then let Drew run rampant for a little bit, and then we get some Cody Randy stuff going on. I don't know, like we need something. Like I said, I'm just tired of Drew getting title matches just to lose. Like as he would say, just to get screwed, in my Scottish accent. So it's like he needs something, man. I'm just tired of seeing my boy fall short, like match at the title match, at the title match, at the title match. So
Yeah, it's not the wave. It's not. I saw memes going around after Saturday's main event. They said Hangman Adam Page versus Drew Galloway at All In 2026 is going to be a banger match. I died
that
of
would
laughter.
that would though.
It would be, but didn't he just sign a contract like right before Mania or
Last
something?
year, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So like it like maybe 2030.
yeah,
Dude,
but
speaking of
nah.
contracts, and
If
this
he's if,
honestly,
if he's
go
still
ahead.
wrestling,
Yeah.
let's
But
say
no, speaking of,
he's old.
he is, speaking of contracts, and this is actually a perfect place to talk about this. Apparently, if you guys watch the All the Smoke pod, Cody Rhodes was on, and he said
Yeah, I
that the
saw.
next contract that he signs is going to be his last. And I'm not going to lie, maybe it's because these are two complete separate versions of Cody Rhodes, obviously dashing Stardust and American Nightmare. But I was like,
Mm,
damn, it is coming up on Cody being 20 years in the business, dog. I didn't even
Yeah,
think about it, but I was like, yeah, it's gonna be that time pretty soon.
I mean
yeah,
I think he debuted what 06, 07
Oh
yeah,
seven,
with Holly. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean you forget like he's been wrestling for like he's an old head. I mean,
yeah.
yeah,
so it makes sense. Because he has a Pablo back home. I'm sure he wants more, him and Randy want more kids. Like,
yeah,
and he's been injury wise, he's been through it too. I mean, the
he
toe
Mm,
has.
bicep, the like
Man, who you telling?
he goes he goes fast pace. So like, I'm not surprised if that he's saying his next one is his last one.
yeah.
I'm curious on how long it is.
I was thinking the same
That is
thing.
also
Like,
my thing. Go ahead.
no, I was saying I thought I was thinking the same thing because like for his last one, it has to be like for a good amount of years. Like I said, because he's QB1, so I thought he's gonna like next contract in like 2 or 3 years and be done. Like Cody's
Hmm.
the guy, like the guy. So like, and they're doing it pretty well. So I was thinking the same thing. Like his contract's gonna be, I would think, pretty long.
All right, so let's just bullshit for a couple minutes because I don't think this is going to be too long of a discussion.
Yeah.
I think there are three people that, if we want to talk next QB1, that you could build up within, let's say, 5 years. So
Mm,
that means at 2030, these are people that could be shaped to be the next QB1 whenever Cody decides he wants to step away.
Okay.
Carmelo Hayes, Dom
Okay.
Mysterio, and Braun Breaker.
Okay.
I think those are all three that are definitely going to be in contention. I say Dom Mysterio because it seems like every time Cody talks about the future of WWE,
he
Cody is
brings
putting
up.
over Dom heavy, heavy. So I feel like the company has huge plans for him going forward, and obviously the fans are receptive to him. He's incredibly over, so we know that when he does turn babyface,
Oh my
it's gonna
goodness.
be a it's gonna be an insane fucking run. Um, Carmelo Hayes, it's mellow, dog. Just look at him in the ring.
He's
Look
him.
that's a little black Shawn Michaels damn near.
Mm,
And then Braun Breaker, he's already got the rocket on him.
Hmm.
Shoot, I even had to ask him when me and Sears met him. I said, "Hey man, how are you getting used to all this, dog?"
yeah, if I could put one person in there, I would say Jacob too. Jacob Fatu.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see because Jacob still got some years on him. Like he's up there, but he could still definitely he could
Yeah.
carry the
Yeah,
company.
I would say if not QB1, he'll be like I guess QB2.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. I
So I
think
like
I'm
go
trying to
ahead.
think. I think like maybe someone comes in from outside the area. Like I'm thinking like MJF.
Mm,
Dude, if MJF signed with WWE, do you know how
mm,
crazy that would be?
I
100%.
also think I'm also thinking like NXT, like Oba or Wiki Saints, like
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. Or Trick, you know. So there's a couple
Drake.
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um,
The future's
no,
bright.
the future's bright. Speaking of the future and what it presents, and just now all of us hypothesizing and things, we have a new heavyweight champion.
Um,
Look, man, the best in the world proved that he was the best in the world once again when he went up
yes,
against
oh,
Jey Uso last Saturday, man. Come on, give it up for Pepsi Man Phil. Give it up for
yes,
Chick Magnet Phil.
yes, Pepsi Man.
Come on.
my goat personally, you know.
Exactly. Give it up for the Second City Saint.
Yeah,
Um,
man.
Dude, so I had said earlier that we're going to talk about someone that definitely needs to be taken off screen for a little while, and this isn't even out of a dislike of the character or things like that. I think that when you, it was very clear and very evident, and I say this with love, that Jey Uso was incredibly winded and exhausted, and the fact of how much he has been doing for the company is catching up with him in rank. Because to be completely honest, Jay should not be getting talked about in these streets in the way that he's been talked about in these streets. We still got to remember that is a 7 or 8 time champion, tag team champion right there.
9-9.
Yeah.
9.
And one more than his brother. And I think his brother's 8-time.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
nine
Cody,
time
yeah.
tag team champion. Yeah, because he had the reign with Cody.
Hmm.
Um, so with that being said, man, like for someone, Punk is 47 years old. Jay's like 7 years younger than him. Punk was looking better in the ring with him, and I don't think it's a matter of skill. Well, I think it's about the skill gap isn't as large as people would like to say is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think it's just a matter of fact of Jay, since he left the Usos and has become a single star, has been pushing himself and has been working his ass off ever since. He's been popping up at everything, doing every appearance, doing every PLE, doing house show, so on and so forth. Ever since that little yeet motherfucking anthem has taken over, that motherfucker's had to show up everywhere. So let bro rest. We gotta find honestly, I would have taken. We go in Coppin to Raw in a bit. I would have used the main event of Raw to take him off TV. Excuse me, to take him off TV for a couple months or
Yeah.
even a couple weeks. Have him return at the Rumble, go after Division, whoop de whoop, blah 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 blah. His dog, you can tell it's starting to catch up to him. So
Mm-hmm.
say this with love, WWE. If you care about your talent, give that man a break. Let him go lay up with Jada Parker somewhere. Sorry, I gotta
Yeah.
keep things entertaining, dog.
Hey.
Hey, yo.
My girl watched these, so I ain't gonna say nothing.
Miss Parker, Miss
Yeah,
Yeah,
Parker,
Miss Parker.
Miss
Steve, that's the
Parker.
difference between you and Steph. He doesn't care. He's gonna say it.
Oh, chill. But
He'll probably say it with his partner in the room. So
yeah,
Hey man,
but
Steph, am I
nah.
wrong?
so, hey man, all I say is, Miss Parker, you gotta get your get back after what Kaylani said on Tuesday. That's all.
Yeah, but but yeah, like I said, I agree because like there was a few spots that people probably that people definitely pointed towards on Twitter like that he was like oh my God, like what is that term called?
Please,
Huh?
please.
Yeah, I think yeah, because he, I don't, he just like he just looked like he was just like falling flat. I don't know some of the stuff he was
Mhm.
doing. So like 'cause even like the whole when Punk does like the go to sleep to the bounce off the rope, he fall on his back. Like he's just like I don't know, like that was messy. Like a couple spots were messy. I'm just like I don't know, man. Like I remember like thinking back to the WWE on the real. They're talking about like how he be gassing himself out with his entrance. So maybe he need to start running it back and get his win after the first round. But I mean, like I said, other than the few bad spots, I mean, it was an okay match. I mean, the right person won. I'm just kind of, I'm glad we didn't get Jay rant at the moment. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I've seen better Jay performances.
Jay
I mean,
don't need to get that belt back until like mid 2026.
Yeah,
honestly, I don't think he needs the belt back at all. Uh, but like, obviously something was going on because like Punk was getting frustrated.
yeah,
Like this is the first time Punk was getting frustrated since he came back to WWE. And like so I saw like people thinking like he was like Jay was under the influence, but I hope not. I hope
Oh, I
he
hope not.
I hope he wasn't. But like
Yeah,
something
I'm
was
not
clearly
throwing
up.
the. Yeah, those are serious allegations in WWE, so I'm not even gonna throw those on nobody.
Yeah, like I saw that online, but like yeah, like something was clearly up, and I think he like honestly, I think he just needs time away because, like you said, so he was Canada coming for like the last. He had heavy forcing coming for the last year or two,
Yeah,
and also he'd also been the company for he's been with it for a while too. So like he's not young either. So like
yeah, he's no spring chicken,
yeah,
man. Shout out to Jay. All love to Jay. Um, brother, ask for a vacation. Take a couple weeks off. We can go a couple weeks without some eating. And Punk, congratulations, of course. That's
what is
that's
off?
that's
What is off?
Well deserved. Well deserved.
Yes,
that's
so
my
good.
goat. That's one of my
Yeah,
that's one of my goats. Come on.
yeah.
Um, so let's use that to jump just right into Raw, man. So we open up Monday Night Raw. Punk comes out with the belt, starts talking about everyone who helped him, gives a shot to AJ Lee, gives a shot to Larry, then starts talking about all the people who could potentially face. He's like, hey, Finn Balor, JD McDonough, AJ Styles. That's the one that got me. I was like, hey, AJ, AJ, all right.
hmm
I'm gonna remember that you said that, Punk. He's talking about,
Oh,
I was
we
gonna
haven't
take
had
on
that.
Dom Mysterio. Hmm?
We haven't had Styles with Punk.
We got it with El Grande Americano last year, but we haven't had them in the singles batch.
Oh, I'm sorry. That got
No,
me.
no, no.
That's a dream match right
No,
now.
that got me too. Trust.
Yeah.
Um, he even said Sheamus, and then I forget who he was. Oh, he even said that he would whoop Dom Mysterio's ass just for the fuck of it. I said,
Yep.
hey, I'll watch that match. Y'all have already been doing it on house shows. I'll watch that match.
Yeah.
Um, so then and, and then Logan Paul's music hits.
So humble. The YouTuber's back.
And anyway, he comes out to the ring, interrupts Punk's segment, says that, oh, I should be Punk's next opponent. They do the little jibber jabber, yabba yabba yabba. Then the vision comes. And then it's at that point, I'm like, oh, fuck. Are they trying to turn Logan face?
Same. I was
See,
thinking
they
the
got
same
me.
thing.
Honestly, they got me too. Like I was losing it for a good 2 hours.
I was like,
Mm,
there's no way this company is this delusional that they think that Logan Paul is going to work as a face. The only reason, other than the fact of like just pure athletic ability, because I have to call a spade and give credit where credit's due. Like the only reason why I'm even engaged with Logan Paul as a character, someone in the WWE, is because he's one of the few people who can be a true heel.
yeah.
So I was like, there's no way they think that he's going to work as a face. They do the little square off. They do the little stare off. It comes to the point where even Logan is trying to help out Punk and trying to team up. I'm like, hey, what are we doing here? What are we
I
doing?
bet.
What are
I
we?
bet.
I was like, flag on the play. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Um, over. First off, let me ask because I posted a list of this on our TikTok earlier this week of all the people who I wanted CM Punk to face. Who do you guys want CM Punk to face? Who do you guys want him to feud with while he's got the belt? And then, of course, tell me what you thought about the segment and
Hmm.
so on.
Hmm.
It's a few people.
Honestly, I need a draft to happen for this to happen, but I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Give me Aleister Black versus CM Punk. Not only, hear me out,
Uh-huh.
not be
That boy gonna throw
biased,
Alistair in the hat every time.
not
Oh, God.
hear me out, not be biased here, because I like both of them. At both their shorts for a reason. Anyway, that one. Tell me the storyline could not be storyline to be Bangle.
No, it would. I can see the segments going crazy. And also them on the mic would go crazy.
That's my second point. The promos would be fire. Third point. Imagine the possibility Punk and AJ versus Also and Selena.
Selena, 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 Selena.
That's what we
First of
said.
all,
I'm gonna do that
anyway,
every goddamn time.
imagine the potential. Like it would be a Bengal quarter deal.
This
Yeah,
is fair. It would be.
that is fair.
Plus, I
Oh,
feel like that will get us to maybe get some punk like retro punk, you know?
mhm.
Hmm.
What were you guys?
I don't know. I mean, outside of the obvious answer, which is Bronson. I mean, not Bronson. Whoa, whoa, not
I mean,
Bronson.
I wouldn't mind seeing Bronson.
I was
That'd be
also
fun.
I was thinking Braun. Outside the obvious answer, I mean, it's definitely Braun. I mean, the obvious answer, but I mean, if you wanted to, I mean, hey, there was AJ. I mean, 'cause I feel like Braun's gonna be down the line, obviously, but he wasn't to do right now. Give us AJ. I mean, like I said, we haven't really seen that. I mean, I feel like it'd be some good segments. It'll be a nice
Hmm.
little face feud going on. I feel like it'd be some real good stories with those two, and especially like some feel good because, like I said, our OGs are getting old. So like,
Yeah,
just some feel good matches, feel good segments, feel good promos. So for the the feel good pops, the happy stuff, I'm for it until we
for
get
sure, for sure.
Braun beat him up.
That would be a generational matchup right there. I mean, that's like a Rock versus Cena. I feel like
Yeah,
Yeah, like that's too
that's a once in
that
a
is
lifetime type shit,
yeah. So shit, give it AJ.
that's what Triple H's thing was supposed to be.
dude. If Triple H will stop with this goddamn, we're changing the words. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Logan Paul fake going being a face. That was a landscape change.
We're changing the landscape. That just annoys me.
All right. So what we got next? Well, back here and
Oh,
Nikki Bella.
yeah. But real quick, before I do,
uh,
definitely, I'm with y'all. I want to see Braun. I want to see AJ. Um, one that I had thrown out there. This is a dark horse. The same way how uh Sears gonna throw Alistair into every conversation.
And
Hey,
child.
Wepa, Damien, run it.
that'd be sick
I,
too. Actually,
I would like to see that.
Ooh, yeah.
that'd be a fun match as well.
I had Braun Breaker, Dominic Mysterio, Oba Femi. If he gets called up, I would like to see be a cool feud just
Mm-hmm.
to establish. Actually, this is the real dark horse. Austin motherfucking Theory.
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
said I said he could run it back with Drew because imagine the
That'd be
layers
fun.
that adding the belt would add.
Mm-hmm.
Then I said Damien and of course I had AJ.
Yeah, no, those are hard. Actually, I don't see anybody put across Punk's going to be like must watch TV. I think so. I mean, anybody put. I'm not mad. Go you put up out there with him.
Got you. But yeah, man, let's hop into actually, dude, let's do this because there really wasn't much spot wise from the Stephanie Vaquer and the Nikki
That was my
Bella.
bathroom match. For being honest.
It's not even like it was a good fun match, cool, and I like the fact that Roxanne. And no, I like the fact that Nikki Bella has been putting over young talent, is helping a Roxanne, helping a Stephanie, so on and so forth, even helping a Raquel. But dude, at this point, can we pick this up? I need Nikki Bella to slime out Stephanie at this point.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of, for lack of a better word, and again, I say this with all respect. This is to Nikki Bella, not Nikki Garcia. I'm tired of the dick eating. Like,
Yeah. It's getting old. Like, oh my God, you're so great. You're so pretty.
Mhm.
Stephanie Vacquet, like you're so athletic. And I'm just like, fight. Hit her in the mouth. I'm not watching the
dude,
soaps. Fight.
Nikki, you're a Hall of Famer. You're a Hall of Famer.
Exactly.
Act like a Hall of Famer,
Your ex-husband is John Cena.
dude.
Pull the C pull the CN card. Pull the Hall of Fame card and
Right.
get your chance in a match.
I
Like
can see him. Y'all can't. Like, come on. Like
No,
something.
no, no, no. Your brother-in-law is Brian Danielson. The
Like, come
American
on.
Dragon gives you commentary on your matches. I saw that report today.
Like,
Like,
jeez.
even 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 without the men in her life, her career itself
Yeah, a
is
pioneer.
literally is Hall of Fame career, dude. Like, I'm I'm really one of those people who really believes that like the only time I want to see the Bellas is if they're running heel. I really do. I don't care. Find a way. Make them the
mhm.
bad guys.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah, because
definitely Nikki. She's like she kind of reminds me of a little composite. Like she's easy to hate
uh,
because she does it so well. Like she's like
yeah.
that. Like she's that mean girl. She's like she's
You said that your sister should have died in the womb. You can't be
yeah.
a face.
he did say that
Like
guy.
like she can like be it again. Saying this to Bella, she can be a bitch. Let her be a bitch.
Yeah.
Like she needs to turn heel like fast.
Yeah, because this character right now is just like Steph said, for like a better word, it's a lot of eating right now. A
Lot
Hmm.
of,
lot of eating.
lot of dick eating. Anyway, dude, it's just like, oh, I'm just ready for this storyline to progress and for them to really put some meat on the bones instead of like these random filler matches, which I get. It's the nature of mid. It's the nature of mid card beef, so I get it.
Hmm.
Mm.
But man, do we think that I'm not gonna lie. I could see it as like a maybe not the opening match to Survivor Series, but the second match to Survivor Series. I can see that.
I don't even want a Survivor Series.
I mean,
Have
I
a
do.
what,
pre-show.
what,
I do because the women's main one of the main women title is about
I don't know. Like, I'm not excited for this match at all. Like, not even a little bit.
I think I don't know. Like I was surprised, not surprised, but I was actually no, I was considerably surprised at how she was able to. I want to say hang with Becky, but how there wasn't a drop in match quality between the two of them when they did it at Clash in Paris.
Mhm.
However, that's Stephanie motherfucking Vaquer. Like I was watching her match with Aslam, and I was like, damn. Before she joined WWE, Demon,
Hmm.
pure CMLL Demon.
I mean, even
And
NXT
granted,
stuff was like that.
yeah. And so I'm like, how is she gonna keep up? How's the? But I believe that I do believe that at least there won't be a giant dip in match quality. Like I think that she'll be able to push herself, and Stephanie will be able to slow down that way in a way where it's compatible, so on and so forth. I'm just like, dude, what is this gonna add story wise? What layers is gonna like, dude? Stephanie McCare's first real feud being Nikki Bella. Oh, you could just give me the Roxanne feud. You could have ran that. You could
Easily.
have.
I
Um.
mean, I mean, Nikki is a good person to help establish Raquel as a champion. Like she's a
uh,
good
Yeah.
for a challenge. She shouldn't win. She better not win. but she's a good like again, she's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
A cornerstone of like the women's division and
Yeah,
getting it to where it is today. Like
yeah,
like it or not, like she's a good way to establish your new champion.
yeah, that's right.
yeah. That's fair.
Um, all right. We're running a little bit behind, so I'm gonna speed through a couple things. The Kabuki Warriors went up against Bailey and Lyra Valkyria. Again, it was another one of those things where I was like, okay, cool. I see where this is going. It kind of all ties back to the shaky build that we were talking about for the women's War Games match, because when we
Hmm.
had Alexa and Charlotte kind of run through and show up at the end, I was like, oh, okay, say that. However, the thing I do like about this, it's bringing the women's tag titles to the forefront.
Hmm.
You now have some elite stars. You have six elite stars vying for these titles. So I think that's beautiful. Um, what did you guys think of the match?
Um, Solid. I mean, it's like I said, I feel like whenever you got Lyra, Bailey, Kabuki Warriors, I mean, I think the women's tag division right now, whenever they're in a match right now is solid. I mean, I have nothing bad to say about it. Was it, knock my socks off? No, but I mean, but it was a good solid match for a Monday Night Raw. Like I said, I'm
Yeah.
just glad what they're doing, but from a story standpoint, with Bliss and Charlotte coming out to kind of help protect Lyra and Bailey, and hopefully we get some more Lyra and Bailey stuff going. Maybe like a turn again. Overall solid match. I'm liking how they're pushing the story, with the tag division.
Hmm.
Yeah. Serious?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
All right. All right. Real quick. I would be remiss if I didn't talk about what's behind me right now because I realize I'm running through Raw. Dom Mysterio comes out, cuts a promo, talking about how after Saturday's main event, he's the king of the luchadors. And then all of a sudden, oh, dude, I'm not gonna lie, my heart jumped out my chest. As soon as I heard 619, brother, I was watching this at my in-laws' house. So it was my partner's birthday on Monday. Happy birthday to her, belated birthday to her. But yeah, we were celebrating blah blah blah, whole thing. She's cooking. We got Monday Night Raw on, and then I hear 619. The both of us scream, just elated. We saw Ray come out. I was at first I thought it was a fake. I thought it was a fake out. I was like, oh
Mm.
shit. Then that's how Ray. I said, oh shit. He rocking the Uncle Beard still. Like I was like, oh shit, it's Uncle Ray. And so Ray comes out. He's like, you gonna disrespect El Santo? You gonna disrespect El Blue Demon? You gonna disrespect Eddie Guerrero? Like, and then Dom with his funny ass says, "Don't don't you disrespect my father like that,
Oh, I lost it. Oh, nice.
Oh my God.
dude." That is possibly the funniest thing I've heard in a long ass time, dog. It was. This has got to be leading, like Sears said, it's got to be leading to career to Mask versus title at Survivor Series, right? Like I think even when Sears before Sears was official on Top Rope, I was saying that the perfect place for Ray to retire was in San Diego at Survivor Series.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say. I think we called this like months ago.
Yeah, dude, just one last match. Let's make some shake.
I mean, it's the best way to for way to. I mean, it's a win-win scenario for way to go out on. I mean, hometown San Diego
Mm.
against his son.
Yeah,
He's gonna lose, which only establishes himself, helps establish his son in becoming an even greater star, greater champion in the
Mhm.
company. Or if he wins and Judgment Day does interfere,
that it
it,
turns Dom babyface instantly.
it turns down babyface. I'm assuming since they're focusing on the King of the Luchadors is going to be for the AAA title. So if Wade wins, he gets the AAA title he haven't held, and he gets the moment in his hometown with his son, which could
Yeah.
potentially lead to Mercedes versus Jones Day, if that's the case.
Mhm.
Is that the case? But I think this is Wade's last match. For which case, losing to his son, that it helped put him over even more in his hometown. That's a great way to go out.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Um, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be a mess. We got 3 weeks until potentially one of the goats retires. I'm the greatest luchador of all time. I'm gonna be a fucking mess, dog.
You've been seeing it in 2 weeks.
No, not in 2 weeks. We got a month until Cena.
Or 2 weeks afterwards.
Yeah, 2 weeks
Yeah, two
afterwards.
afterwards.
Dude,
Yeah.
if they're gonna retire within a month of each, and then isn't Tanahashi's last match like top of January 20th? Isn't that when Wrestle Kingdom is? I know we don't talk New Japan much on here, but I think it's somewhere in that range.
Mm.
Yeah, I think so.
Like, dude, oh,
And
I'm
AJ's
gonna
some
be
China next year as well. Oh my
And some
god.
Mojo next year as well.
Yeah.
no. I thought Samoa said he still had a couple of years left. I know he's getting close, but I
Oh,
thought
he said contract. You're right. He said contract, not 1 year. You're right. I
yeah.
apologize.
I was
Does
about
he
to say I was
though?
like, don't fucking scare me.
Does he? Hold on. I'm gonna try to scare you. I'm gonna Google it.
He said
Yeah.
about scared. I'm a good player, but nah, again, man, our goats, man, they getting up there. I mean, it's it's crazy. Yeah, like within 2 weeks, we lose Ray and John.
Potentially. Nothing confirmed yet.
Allegedly.
All
Potentially.
right, man. So so again. We've been going off the rails this whole fucking episode. We gonna let me say this right. MSG. Can we get the Ray versus Cena run back?
Please.
Please.
Like,
Let him have Melo in Boston. Let him have Ray at MSG. I think that's a money match.
yeah, yep. I'm all for it. Give us the typical, John Cena matches these past 2 weeks with the callbacks. Golden.
Exactly.
Conjo AEW's contract is active with sources indicating it once until at least 2027.
Okay, so like cheers.
Okay.
Year and a half.
I can deal with the 2020. Like if Samoa Joe wants to hang it up 2027, I can deal with it. I can dig it.
18 months.
Uh, um.
Less
All
than
right,
that.
man.
But continue.
We had the AJ Styles and Dragon Lee retain. Really good match against the Judgment Day. Wish I could touch more on it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Um. CM Punk and Jey Uso going up against Division. I'm not gonna lie, this felt very weird to me as a main event because Jay, you literally said fuck everybody for like the last like 4 weeks.
What?
You said fuck everybody for like the last month. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Well, Paul Heyman is trying to get him over to his division side. So
Yeah.
I can see a world where Jay actually does it, and he's on the division side for War Games.
Dude, I don't, at this
Stuff I've
point,
been stuff I've been seeing. Some of the kind of paperwork for stuff I've been seeing.
I'm not even gonna, how do I
It's
say
just
this?
crazy that we don't know who's winning the war games at this point. And it's like 2 weeks away, something like that. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no story, nothing. We just all making speculations because there's nothing to go off of.
I think it's a matter of fact that I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the mystery, but I think it's a matter of fact of I wish that we just had a little bit more of an actual story going on here.
mhm.
Yeah,
And also the fact that like uh I'm not gonna lie. You said Jay in division. Nobody else really needs to be in division right now except for maybe Austin Theory. Take
Not.
everyone else off.
I don't
Take
think he joined division. I think he like.
lines with them.
Yeah,
mm-mm.
I think he pulled a drill, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah,
Okay.
Well, he is done with Punk, done with like the fans, and sides with the Vision to take that anger out. Less so, he joins the Vision.
yeah.
Fair. Oh,
I feel like Logan's going at that. I feel like they're trying to make Logan align with the division. I feel like Logan's going to be in the match with them.
Yeah,
which brings me to
makes
my
sense.
like next point that I want to talk about with the match or the
Yeah,
segment in itself. Because I'm not gonna lie. Who? Someone refresh my memory. My memory. Who got the dub there?
Uh,
Was it Jay and Punk?
I
let
feel
me
like it
check.
was Jay and Punk.
I think it was Jay and Punk that was shenanigans afterwards.
Yeah, and then they got beat up after, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay. Let me just double check before I say what I got before I say this
I'm
part.
yeah.
I'm checking. Hold on.
Oh, it was double count out. Double count. That's why.
Okay, 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 okay.
So here's the thing. First off, with the double count out, I will say I thought it was really creative, but also we knew it was a cop out because they had to protect everyone involved.
Yeah.
Completely get it. Completely get it. However, I'll say I'll say they got me. They got me. I really thought they were trying to turn Logan face until he ended up hitting
Mhm.
until he ended up
With
hitting.
the brass knucks.
Yeah, those fucking brass knuckles, dog. Are they just gonna be? They're just gonna be like his fucking cheat code every single fucking time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
it.
mean,
Lately.
Yeah,
I mean that is that has been his character for the last what
3 years
2 3
maybe.
years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lucky punch.
yeah. So then when he hands the brass knuckles to Paul Heyman, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna see you in War Games. You're gonna be in San Diego. I get it.
Mhm.
I think Logan is trying to have a Brock schedule. Sorry, he's trying to have a schedule like the man who's doing all that fucking paperwork, and he's gonna show up to only the big ones. Which,
Mhm.
hey, if I gotta see less of you on my TV,
Mm,
go ahead. Um,
yeah,
o-
I agree.
overall, what did y'all think of Raw? What did y'all think of the main event? Like, I feel like we're all kind of on the same page here, but I do want to ask.
It was all right.
Yeah, same thing. It was all right. Like I said, I mean, biggest, like I said, my biggest takeaway that kind of mixed out it was just the tag match between you know the phenomenal Dragons and Judgment Day. So I mean,
Yeah.
but it was all right. The whole
I'm
thing.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Triple H said all this shit. Hey, new landscape, new shape up, everything coming, boom, 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 boom. And y'all got the nerve to say that SmackDown is the worst show. Anyway, y'all got the nerve.
Yeah.
I gotta start talking like Reek. I just gotta start talking my shit. Y'all got the nerve to say that SmackDown is the worst show when this shit was so cookie cutter. This shit was so I could but man, like you said, the AJ and Dragon Lee match was a really really good fucking match.
Mhm.
Um, I'm excited to see how the Irish Civil War lines up between Finn, JD, and Sheamus. I think it's gonna be an interesting mid
Mm.
card thing. But yeah, let's take a step away. Let's play everybody's favorite game. Let's play some grids real quick, man.
Get some grids in
I know every time it seems like we've been
before we
yapping
even
too much, but
started.
it's crazy because the podcast. I'm like, hey, we need to go ahead. Let's get the energy back and let's get some grids popping,
What to say? Reek was reading the whole thing before we even started. He had that whole thing ready.
bro. Man, shout out Reek. Shout out the host with the most. Miss you, brother.
Shout out, Reek.
All right. For those of y'all that may have been tuning in for the first time, because I always do believe treat every episode like it's someone's first episode. Grids
How
is
you
a show that
changing the
we've been playing
name?
recently. Huh?
You changing your name anyway? Continue.
Wrestling grids, wrestle play grids, whatever you want to call it. It is a daily wrestling challenge that features a 3x3 grid that players must complete by filling in 9 wrestlers who fit both the row and column criteria. So, gentlemen, you ready?
Still,
Let's get
Let's
it.
get right into it. So for the columns, we have a WWE Women's Champion, an AEW Tag Team Champion, and a member of the Bloodline. For the rows, we have the Elimination Chamber winner, someone who was on WrestleMania 35, and someone who was in NXT on 2014. Sears, I'll let you start off.
da. So I think the hardest one here will be the 2014.
Mhm.
Like that'd be the hardest, like just the hardest one. So let's
Yeah.
go with 2014. Let's go with hmm, women's World Championship was on SmackDown. Nia Jax?
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Nia Jax fits for WrestleMania 35 and WWE. Look, you got somebody. You got some spot.
Ooh.
Um,
I think I
yeah,
know
I'll say
something. No, but
Oscar. Oh, Alexa.
oh, it's not your girl. It's not Alexa. Oh, damn.
No.
I'll say Oscar maybe.
Did she have
Oh,
it too?
No,
that's
I
too
think
that's too
Oscar
early.
was like
That's way too early.
yeah, Oscar was like 2016, 27.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. We missing. We forgetting. No, not Mercedes.
Bianca?
Oh.
No.
Nah, not 2014. She was like 2016, 2017,
Becky
something like that.
Becky was world champ. Who had it before Nia?
I thought Becky held both championships.
Try
Becky,
Yeah,
Becky.
she did. Becky two belts. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, but like they're not counting that. Like,
not Becky. I feel like it's gotta be Charlotte then, right?
Yeah, at this point, Charlotte has to be right.
What the fuck? Who are we missing?
Okay, let's come back to that, I guess.
yeah.
All right.
I'll go for my mind and try to think about it.
All right, let's go. Mania 35, Bloodline, one of the Usos. Your pick. Let's go with Jimmy. Just so we,
All women.
We got
yeah,
Jimmy.
just get Jimmy out the way. Kind of with Roman different. They put Roman probably at the NXT one probably.
Well, I think
I'll do.
yeah, it goes off.
I was gonna say I'm gonna do NXT 2014 The Bloodline. Let's go Sami Zayn.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
there
that
we
was
go.
just the easiest one.
Yeah,
Sears.
Let's go with women. We're moving for Elimination Chamber. Yeah. Mhm.
Um,
um,
A AEW Tag Team Champions and an Elimination Chamber winner. I let's. I hope. Nope, not Brian Danielson. All right. Then I'm out of
did
ideas
Bobby
for
win
that.
the chamber match?
Say one more time.
Did Bobby win the chamber?
Ooh, yes, I think he
Yes.
did. Yes.
Oh, it's a 2-for-1 special.
Come on. Come on, Vaughn.
Sign me up, 2-for-1.
Hmm. All right. Um, now we got the WWE Women's Champion and the Elimination Chamber winner. We have a WWE Women's Champion and someone who was at NXT 2014, and an AEW Tag Team Champion who was at NXT in 2014. Oh, wait a minute. No, not Pac. Who the fuck? Who was the AEW Tag Team Champion that was at NXT in 2014?
I went to NXT till like 2016 because my boy got me back into watching, wrestling around that time in 2016.
Yeah. Samoa Joe?
Mm, that could be a good one. Samoa? No, not Samoa
Oh.
Joe. I do want to just. Oh, so that it was Bailey who I was missing. Who I was thinking of.
Okay,
Oh
I was like,
yes,
all right,
yeah.
we just gotta
makes
go through all the
sense.
four horsewomen.
Yeah, basically just the four horsewomen. Yeah.
Yeah, you did Hodori. Uh,
Um,
uh,
I guess women's champion, women's chamber winner. Well, we tried Becky. We got for Becky when we tried it. Oh,
Stephanie didn't win an elimination chamber, right?
did Bianca not win chamber?
Oh yeah, she did.
Bianca, yeah, I'm pretty sure you put most of them besides like
Okay,
Yeah, Bianca won chamber last year.
okay, that's all right.
Now we just need the AEW Tag Team Champion and the NXT 2014. So, hmm. Was the revival in NXT 2014?
I don't recall. Like, that's
Yes.
why I stopped watching.
yes,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Ooh.
clutched up. Come on. Talk to your boy, El Mysterio Negro.
Hey man, that
Uh,
percentage every week getting up.
oh, my phone's about to die.
Mm, Go plug up series. But no, look, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have completed the grid. I highly suggest if you are listening, please go to the video option on Spotify, check out the YouTube, whatever way you feel, go ahead. We completed the grid. Now let's get back into the show. Appreciate you for playing with us. If you're playing along, we get to it.
Hey, we flying through these now.
We are. I'm not gonna lie, that didn't take us too long. I like that.
We might have to change the game at some point.
We might have to.
Or the hard
Well,
Either,
difficulty, probably.
yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say I might change difficulty. Um, okay, so let's go through NXT real quick.
Yeah.
Um, we had the Fatal Influence versus the Culling, Izzy Dame, and Tatum Paxley, the current NXT Women's Champion, and Lola Vice after Fatal Influence fucked up Lola's title match last week. I'm not gonna lie, really good match, really solid opener. My thing is, how the fuck does Izzy keep getting past Tatum Paxley? How does Tatum Paxley not go into Izzy Dame's bullshit? How long are they gonna play? How are they gonna play out the betrayal?
Listen, you gotta cook. You gotta simple.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you don't just boil water or like right away. You gotta let it simmer a little bit. You gotta cook.
That's fair, but
Let it heat
also
up.
I feel like that. You know what? That's fair. I'll take it. That's fair. I think. Anyway, what did you guys think of the match? Because I do think that this is one of the more promising storylines on NXT right now.
It was a good match. Like I said, I'm becoming more a Tatum Paxley fan. Like every time I see her now. Like I said, I definitely am starting, I guess, have more eyes on her now with the title. And like I said, she can go. And like I said, she can go. Fatal Influence can go. Oh my God, Fallen Henley, like I love her. So like, just them all in the ring on that. It was a pretty good match. Like you said, the story is really good between the Izzy potential turn on Tatum. Um, so overall, you said this is easily the best match of the night, and I'm definitely curious to see like how it goes with the storyline wise. Like, does Fatal Influence continue to like sprinkle their deception and try to cause some issues? Does Izzy just do it off a whim like we've been seeing for the past few weeks? Like I said, because the color right now, I think we said this a week ago. Like they feel like they're a face faction now, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, which is kind of
Yeah.
insane.
So we need something to happen so we can get them back. Sean Spears, back to being the bad guy, and Izzy, being the bad guy as well. So overall, it was cool.
They said, someone said on TikTok, they said all Sean Spears doing in the back is just stand with his arms crossed. That shit had me
Hey,
dying of laughter, dog.
well, it kill
hmm
me if he start doing this randomly.
Yeah,
Throwing his
yeah, yeah.
hands
Start
up.
doing hands.
Shout out
Dog.
to
Oh my
Dillinger.
God. Shout out Ty Dillinger. All right. Speaking of heel turns, face turns, and things of that nature. So we finally got justification for the Kelani Jordan heel turn from last week. And
You
I'm
should.
not gonna lie, y'all. This Kelani promo. I love Kelani. Y'all know me, Kelani Jordan fan club. I loved it when she won the Knockouts title because I think she definitely deserves it. But the mic skills we gotta work on just a little bit.
hmm
However, she was spitting. Whoever
Yeah.
she was spitting actual bars. She said when Dominic Mysterio cheats and uses the AAA Mega Championship, y'all cheer him. But yeah, y'all boo me when I do the same thing. Y'all would love it if I came out here with a fat ass and couldn't wrestle, but I'm still the most athletic. Yo, first off, this is how I knew that the promo wasn't hitting like it should have. Because when she said that fat ass line, I was like, oh, like it just completely. I thought it was just another line. That should have hit way harder than it would. Because
hmm
hey, there's about 20 of them. There's about 20 of them in that locker room. There's
Ish.
about,
My girl watching this.
look, man, look, man. All I'm saying is
Yes, Steph.
res-
My girl
respect
want to
to
tight
Shawn.
shit brown here.
So is mine, but respect to Shawn Michaels and the recruiting staff. However, we know why y'all switching from the indie wrestlers to the NIL. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
Sean,
yeah,
you not
no,
slick.
no.
Sean, you
Sean's a good winner. He gets it.
Sean be looking like the Gunther meme. Just
Like his Instagram for you page is probably filthy.
oh man, but nah, dog. I will say though, as much as I make jokes about the NXT women's locker room, it is. hands down, probably the most stacked women's locker room in all of
It is.
wrestling.
Yeah.
And also, speaking of someone who came not from the world of wrestling and has learned and grown, I was never the hugest Lola Vice fan, but she is easily the most improved out of that division all year, if you ask me.
Yeah, she
Oh
works
yeah.
hard. Especially with the Triple A stuff, like she works hard.
Yeah,
Honestly, Dark Horse for MVP of the year. Would you win it? No, but Dark Horse.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I can see the justification though. When I say that
Can
shit, I actually see
carrying
it.
the one of the quarters to the AAA
Hmm.
Oh,
postage.
she. Oh no, she most definitely has the best storyline in AAA right now.
For her,
When I
Mr.
saw,
Iguana.
yeah, when I saw the match against La Hiedra and Mr. Iguana going up against Ethan Page and Chelsea Green. By the way, shout out Ego Two Belts. Um,
Oh yeah.
dude, when La Hiedra slapped the shit out of Mr. Iguana, oh yeah, I was like, oh, this is cooking. This is straight out of a telenovela. I love this. But no, Kehlani was talking her shit. I will admit the delivery still needs to be worked on a couple things with the promo, so on and so forth. But that's all stuff. Like
Mhm.
honestly, Kehlani kills it in ring. The mic skills they can be worked on, but Kehlani kills it in ring. So I'm not really too pressed about that. Which
Yeah.
brings me to my next point. She was talking all that shit saying, "I'm not defending that Gold Coast. I'm not defending that Gold Rush. I'm gonna stay at home. I'm gonna just chill. Y'all not getting a shot at this title." Ava said, "Oh, you thought? Let me go
You
call
thought.
Santino real quick." No, for real. She said, "Let me go call Santino real quick." So Kelani Jordan went up against Tyra May Steele, the winner of season one of LFG, which
Yeah.
was very, very funny. It was a solid match. I think Tyra May Steele has gotten a little bit better in ring, a little bit more compatible with folks. I definitely do think that there's way a better way to go with the Tyra May character, but
Mhm.
overall, not a bad match. I definitely did text as soon as the match got announced, like, "Hey, Tyra May Steele's gonna job out to Kehlani Jordan." Like, it was very predictable, but
Yeah. It was solid.
um, yeah, no. And then it got announced that because I'm not sure if you guys saw the Lei Ying Lee uh promo that she had posted on social media, like literally right before the show that day. But now it looks like it's gonna be Lei Ying Lee, Jordan Grace, and Kehlani Jordan in a triple threat at Gold Rush
Mm.
in I think 2 weeks. I'm not gonna lie, that match
That's
is
me
gonna
fire.
cook. Yeah,
Yeah, that's me fire. Oh,
but
that's me hard.
let's get to the real highlight of NXT this week, man. I'm not gonna lie, call this shit dick eating, call it what the fuck you want. Javon Evans and Saquon Sugars, man, they put on. Look, man, them boys came from DPW together
Hmm.
and put on a goddamn banger on
Yeah.
WWE TV for a main event. Boys, what did y'all think of the match?
It was sick. I mean, like I said, it's like, seeing two brothers go at it, like two young guys go at it, main event on NXT. I mean, what can Javon can do, and like most people don't know what Saquon can do unless you like go into like the indie stuff. It was a good showing
Yeah,
for him as well to like to new viewers, what he can do by himself without the dark stage stuff. So it was a fun match, and like I would not be mad if we got a future feud on the line with them for the NXT Championship. Like that's for me like a sprinkle of what we could potentially get in the future. So like overall, it was solid. I definitely am clamoring for a lot more Saquon Sugars now after seeing
come on,
that.
bro.
So yeah, so it was fun. I mean,
DC's
I feel like it
on.
did his job. It did his job, for the people who are new to see what he can do and trying to like clamor for more for it.
Yeah,
Just want to say, I think we're on track for what I called last week.
what you call?
Javon Evans and what's his face from TNA.
What's later?
Oh, Leon Slater.
Leon Scradle going after the NXT titles.
Oh yeah, I think that's
Yeah,
definitely down the line. That
that's
that's
gonna
definitely
happen.
happening for sure.
Nah, that's gonna be fire. I can't wait.
Um, I fully believe that it's going to be Javon and Leon taking the tag titles off of Dark State. I wouldn't be surprised if we got that match at Gold Rush, honestly,
Yeah.
Mm,
unless they want unless they want Leon to put the X Division title on the line.
And then what maybe get that deadline maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, it'd probably be deadline. Speaking of which, I have no idea. As of right now, I have no idea who the hell could possibly be in the deadline match for either the men or the women.
Mhm.
But however, we are still so far off from that I'm not even impressed.
Yeah,
They
I'm
got
excited.
time.
I love the deadline idea, but we'll say that for another video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, man. Just all I gotta say as far as any. Oh shit! No, that's a fucking lie.
You forget.
We
Let's talk
completely
about
skipped.
it.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Ricky and Trick gave one of the best segments of the year. I don't give a fuck. This motherfucker, yo, Trick Williams. This motherfucker said, "Hey, you cosplaying as a champion. You want the belt? You can take your ass to WWE shop like everybody else." That shit
That was a
had
bar.
me dying,
That was a bar. Trick's ready, man.
bro. Send
Trick's
him
ready.
up. Send
Send
him
him.
up. What are we doing?
Like, give me him and Ilya for the USA Championship. Give me that feud now. Like,
Yeah,
he's so
them
ready.
two put on classic bangers.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I agree. Like, the segment was great. Like, it just goes to show anytime when somebody can, you know, because Ricky is good on the mic. So anybody can
Yeah,
stand, in front of Ricky or beside Ricky and like talk with Ricky. I mean, that's a bonus in itself. So I really hope we said we thought it was last match, but I really hope that this is his last NXT match. Like let him be
same,
done. Like let's get a call up. Let's get a surprise at the Rumble, something. Because like Trick is ready, and like it's like
bro.
I'm
The
glad
fact that Trick has
Trick's
never
ready.
been in the Rumble, the fact that Trick has never been in the Rumble before is insane.
And that pop he's gonna get, I'm excited to hear the pop when his music hit. Like everyone's gonna whoop that Trick. Like
Hmm.
Yeah,
oh boy. So I mean, yeah, Trick's ready. After this, please send him up. He's done. He done all he can do in NXT.
that man,
He
dude.
said, I'm better than you. I'm just better than you. You're trying to be me. You a Trick Williams wannabe.
And that man Ricky said, "You wear delusion well, so well you would think it was designer." Oh my fucking god,
That was
that's
a
an
bar
Instagram
too.
caption. That's an Instagram caption, dog. Oh,
They
that's
was rap battling. Like they was
That
dropping
oh my,
bars.
that's a hate post to your ex. Like,
You wear
for
delusions
sure,
well like this. But
dude.
nah,
That
like
was
that this build has had me so excited for this match.
yeah, man. But I'm with you. Let this last man standing match be it. Trick, you ready, dog? You.
Yeah.
The world is your oyster, big dog. I don't even know what to tell you. All right, man. What we're gonna do? We're gonna hop right into Dynamite real quick. So first off, we got the news literally maybe like 10 minutes before Dynamite aired that AEW was gonna debut the AEW new national championship. And so they're having a casino gauntlet match to determine the inaugural champion at Full Gear. Now, I don't know who else is going to be in this casino gauntlet match. The only two entrants they announced were Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin. However, I have also been saying on this podcast for roughly the last month and a half, however long, that Shelton Benjamin or Bobby Lashley should get a world fucking title. If it was up to me, one of them brothers would have that title, preferably Shelton, because I think he does do more indies. And they highlighted that this belt will be defended on AEW, Ring of Honor, the Indies, and New Japan. So I think that's a very crucial point of it. So I think if anyone, Shelton. Shelton being the inaugural champion will be a great legacy. And also, correct me if I'm wrong. The whole thing is that Shelton Benjamin never won a whole world title, right?
yes.
Yeah.
At least not in a major company. I think he was one in like Puerto Rico or something like that. But yeah.
Wait,
Um,
he didn't have the IC title in WWE?
He
yeah,
had the
but I
IC
think
title, not a world
yeah,
title.
but not like a major like world title.
No, no, okay, got
But
you. I'm
to be
sorry.
fair, this national title is not going to be a world title. Not going to be that
Yeah.
good.
Dude, at this point, like, what was the? I thought that the Unified Championship was good. No, not the Unified Championship. What was the belt that they ended up merging into the Unified
It
Championship
was like the international or some sort.
The it was the Continental and the Continental
and the
and
International, right?
International, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like I thought that not. I thought the international was supposed to be doing all the same shit that the national championship is supposedly supposed to do, but hey, what am
Yeah,
I?
like that's why I'm concerned with this. Like, yay, another belt, but
Mhm.
like they just combined the two belts, like not even a year ago, I think.
They
So like,
combined them. They combined them at All In. That
which
was what
was
the
August.
Recently.
yeah, like
Yeah.
July. That was what the whole Kenny Omega Okada match was about.
No. Tony got something planned, I guess.
Yeah. Speaking of plans, so this Blood and Guts build for their show next week in Greensboro, we had the advantage match. Basically, the whole show was mostly advantage matches. Um, we got Claudio Castagnoli versus Orange Cassidy. I'm not gonna lie, fun match. They put on a banger together. Um, Claudio, man, I would never be in the ring with Claudio. Just off the fact that I'm not trying to get thrown like he be throwing motherfuckers off. Did you see
Mhm.
Orange Cassidy flew?
Yeah, I saw that clip.
Listen,
I didn't watch the match. I saw that clip.
can you do my man Orange Doty? I don't
Mm,
like it. Leave my man
mm,
Orange Cassidy alone.
mm.
He's a dog, but it was a good match.
Sure.
Yeah.
Um, Claudio got the win, and so I'm gonna bounce through this. So Claudio
Yep.
got the win on the first advantage match. Darby Allin versus Daniel Garcia. Let's talk about this. Ever since Daniel Garcia turned heel and joined the Death Riders, he has become an absolute fucking demon.
Yeah.
Like
Whoa,
he was
whoa,
always a
whoa,
good wrestler.
whoa!
Go ahead.
You accompanying him is crazy.
Yeah,
He put in the chat.
yeah.
What to say? I said, yeah. I don't know because before I even started watching it again, I thought he was like the dancing guy. Just seeing him doing this, like I don't know. But then like seeing the heel turn, him like actually wrestling. Oh, he can go. Like, he's not just a comedy stick, you know?
And here's the
Hmm.
thing, like I never really cared about Daniel Garcia from the time I started watching AEW. He was always just like kind of there. He was cool. Like I could admit that he could wrestle, but never really was a huge fan of him. Wow, I just read I look like Excalibur with this goddamn mask on right now. Anyway, um, anyway, um, he fucking yeah, like it was cool. Like I've never really been the hugest like fan of him, but ever since the heel turn, oh, he's been able. I think he works way better as a heel than he does as a face, and it shows with this Darby Allin match, which he didn't win because I don't think they're ever gonna let anyone tap out of the Scorpion Deathlock in AEW, especially not as Sting is retired. I think that's gonna
Hmm.
be like a forever protected finisher, unless like they decide to put the belt, unless they decide to put the Rocket to somebody and they let him break out of that. But Darby
Yeah.
Allin had Garcia and the Scorpion Deathlock. He tapped out, but that was a really, like, genuinely a really, really fun match. Um,
Yeah.
Speaking of the young guys in AEW, we had Mark Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher have a segment. Dude, this is their sixth match that they've had. Just give Mark Briscoe the title already, because now the stipulation is that if Kyle wins, Mark Briscoe has to join the Don Callis family.
Which always tell me every week, the Don Cal is bigger than what? The Wu
Dude,
Tang at this point, man.
at this
Like,
point, there's more members of the Don Callis family than there are Senate members.
What a pool.
facts.
Oh my God. Dude, I'm so like, and here's the thing, they put out good matches, but I think the tables and tax match could have been the end. That could have been finality. Once you start adding stipulations like that, it's done. You could have given him the belt then.
I
Or
don't even think this is the end. I think he's gonna. I
you think
think
there's gonna be a
Marco.
seventh?
I think Marco is gonna join like John Callis family. Knowing AEW, that's my guess.
I'm not gonna lie. Sears, I hope you're wrong because
Oh, I do too.
that might be that might be the day I take a break. That might be the day I take a break from Tony Khan. Um,
Man, the Oracle has spoken. It's gonna happen now.
But like
ugh,
that's the type of thing that's happening to wrestling. Like think John Cena and the Nexus, Daniel
yeah,
Bryan and the Wyatt family. Who
Mhm.
yeah.
else? Like it's like
Shit, even Randy in the Wyatt family.
Randy and the Wyatt family. Yes, like it's classic wrestling storytelling. It's like I hate it. We all hate it, but like all of it, like he just got that TNT title not too long ago.
Yeah,
I don't think he's losing it to Mark Briscoe. Love Mark, love him, great. I don't think he's going to be Kai Patrol. I'm sorry.
that's fair. I know that not Don. I know that Vaughn and I were talking about this. This is how you can tell it's gonna be that time. I know Vaughn and I were talking about this before we started recording. Mercedes and Athena versus the Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale.
Mwah.
Dude, such a killer match. Such a killer fucking match.
Thank
Um,
God thank God it ended the way it did.
yo, yo, yeah. Could you
I can't.
imagine if Mercedes and Athena won the whole thing? Sears
I,
would have got on here and flipped his wig.
I would have
Yeah.
retired. I would have retired as a wrestling fan. To be completely honest, if she wins a 12th belt, I'm telling you guys right now, my future in wrestling is gone.
Isn't she? No, she's already at 12. I think she's searching for 13.
Mercedes 13.
If she wins a 14th belt before losing any of them, I'm telling you guys, I am done with wrestling until further notice.
Hey man, CEO can do whatever you want. I hate it too, but hey, she can do whatever she want, I guess.
Yeah,
The
I
only
guess.
my
I'm done. I'm not talking about it.
that's oh okay oh I
I
gotta get
saw a
Deja
tweet.
back. I gotta get Deja back on here for one of these episodes, dog. I have to. We have to. Oh, we have to figure out her schedule.
I saw a tweet. They said they should have the broke bucks carry her 12 belts out for
Yo,
to the
the
ring.
broke bucks. No, I know I said this last week. I thought about it a little bit more. The broke bucks is the best gimmick in wrestling right now. I don't care. That shit's beautiful. And you know what really confirmed it for me? When Jack Perry was giving a promo to hype up their $1 million match at Full Gear, and then he stabbed his knife into the $100 bill, and then Luchasaurus tried to get the $100 bill. He said, "Hey, leave it."
Yeah.
Um,
Nah, broke bucks is great.
Burgos is amazing. But yeah, so Mercedes and Athena did not win. I'm surprised that, well, we had some Chris Statlander interference, so that kind of protects Mercedes. But I'm surprised that
Mm.
Mercedes took the pin.
Same.
Like,
Same.
I did not think that that was going to be the case. Maybe it's because it was a tag match or something like that that Tony was like, "Hey, we can do this." But I
I mean,
also
I'm sorry, go ahead.
believe no, I just also believe that uh, Athena is the best women's champion in all of wrestling right now. That's all.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, I'm gonna get mad off track, but yeah, Athena's the best women's wrestling of all.
No, yeah, that for me, that's a reminder. I guess she was. I haven't seen a match from her since the WWE, so that's a couple years. So like, it kind of gave me like a reminder of like, oh, she can really go. Maybe I should, like you said, go back watch some ROH stuff and like really give her a watch. She all caught up with her stuff. So
Oh, dude,
yeah.
trust me. If the last thing you remember from her is Ember Moon, Athena is amazing. I am proud to be a minion.
Mm,
That means you also got to tap into Billy Starks. The same way how we came on here last week, he said you got to tap into Bandito. Speaking of which,
yeah.
shout out to Bandito versus who was it? Mascara Dorado last Saturday. Beautiful match. The two of them, amazing. I think again, we don't cover Collision, so I didn't get a chance to talk about it. But the day I give my Saturday nights outside of PLEs or Saturday's main events to wrestling, like on a weekly, consistent basis, that's when I start to get a little bit too invested.
Hey,
That
we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. That's enough.
exactly. Um, but speaking of Bandito, this is actually a perfect segue. FTR came out and had a segment to hype up their match with Bandito at Full Gear, and dude, Dax Harwood is funny as shit. Because Bandito's mom and his brother were right ringside, and Dax Harwood said, como se dice a loser? Um, dude, FTR is fucking hilarious, dog. And the more I've been, because I've randomly been rewatching some of their matches, like not recently, but this was like a couple months ago. I don't know how the hell WWE fumbled them.
I do. One man name Vincent can name a man. But anyway, continue.
This is fair. This is very, very fair. But dude, like he he came out there and said, it's so happy that you came here to support your grandson, but your grandson's a loser. However, if you want, we can adopt you as our, how do you say? He said, como se dice, abuela. Yo, if someone said that to my grandmother, I'd uphold.
To
Somebody
get the
gotta
hands
go.
up. Oh.
You would be at a Michael Jackson concert. Dude, like, that's one of the matches that, like, I've talked shit this whole episode about the Full Gear build, Survivor Series build. That the FTR and Brodito match, I think, is genuinely having a solid build because the fact that we had the
Hmm.
whole segment of Stokely locking Brodito in the closet, and then Brody King basically did the fucking what's the Stanley Kubrick horror movie? He did the oh shit, I'm blanking right now. But he did
Oh,
Uh,
it's Johnny. The was it the
yeah.
Shiny?
yeah, The Shining. He did the
Mhm.
whole yeah, he did the whole fucking here's Johnny moment on Stokely. Oh, dude, it's beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. It was a really good segment. Like it was funny. It pushed the story forward. Also, Bandito's brother, I wouldn't mind seeing him in Ring of Honor when they eventually have Bandito be AEW full time because I really do like I genuinely do believe that Bandito was going to end up being a future AEW world champion.
Mhm.
So if Tony Khan wants to sign that brother, go ahead, keep it in the family. Um, we had Mina Shirakawa versus Megan Bayne for the advantage for the women's blood and guts match. I'm not gonna lie to you. This was a good ass match, but I don't even like this was also so like you could tell it was thrown together last minute. By the way, I hope that Queen Aminata is okay. I know that she got injured last week and apparently there's something wrong with her neck. Speedy recovery. Was it Megan that got the it was Megan that got the win, right?
I didn't watch that
Serious?
minute, so I don't know.
Yeah, serious, do you know?
Yeah, Megan. Yeah, Megan.
Yeah, okay, cool. So it was Megan that got the win. Sorry guys. I watch a lot of fucking wrestling this week, so it was Megan that it was Megan that got the win. And dude, like again, good match, very cookie cutter. But I'm excited to I think I'm more excited because there was a moment during the match where literally all each and every team, each and every person involved in the women's blood and guts match, it looked like the final scene to Avengers Endgame, and I was like, oh, because this is the first women's blood and guts match, this has so much more pressure to be like at that level. You feel me?
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I'm excited to see how they go ahead and how they just excel because I do believe that AEW has a very promising women's division. I think they can excel on all rosters, on
Mhm.
all. Yeah, they can just shine in all aspects.
Yeah.
Um, and then for the main event, we had the Ops who put their trios championship up against the line against Hangman, Eddie Kingston, and Hook. Now, as soon as they put the championships on the line. I knew that the ops were retaining. I wish that they had made this announcement like dead ass maybe like a minute before the match or something. I wish
Hmm.
that Tony had just like come out and be like, hey, like you know how Teddy Long used to come out and just add like last minute stipulations or last minute things, or Vince would do
Hmm.
that shit before the main event. I wish he had done one of those because the whole time I was like, oh, I know this is gonna go now. But solid main event. I will say though, the only reason I care about Adam Page versus Samoa Joe Part Two, aside from the fact that I know it's going to be at least an enjoyable match, is because now that Samoa Joe's heel, That's the only reason I really care. The real person who's shining from this beef to me is Powerhouse Hobbs. He's been the one that's been cooking.
He's a great Robin to Samoa Joe's Batman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because dude, even from what we were talking about last week with him talking about the San Antonio women to now, I think he called I think he called Adam Page a bitch in the middle of the match. That was funny. Um, he's maximizing his time, which I think is always great when a wrestler is able to do that. I truly do believe that like anyone who's able to take the small amount that's been given to them, and next week, as a part of Blood and Guts, he has a Falls Count Anywhere match against Hangman Adam Page, which
Mhm.
really dope. I'm
Mm.
excited to see how that goes. Whenever Samoa Joe retires, if it's 2027, if he decides to do a short-term contract after that, the person who should take Joe's spot in the company should be Powerhouse. Well, I fully
Mhm.
believe. I
Yeah,
don't think there's
I
any other big man they have on their roster that can kind of like
fill in
do
that
that.
role.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
I've been fucking yapping. What did you guys think of the main event? Vaughn, I know
You
you didn't
guys,
pee. Sears, what did
yeah,
you
that's
think?
it.
It was good. I mean, honestly, it was kind of expected. And like you said, as soon as we needed belts on the line, it was. I wasn't surprised that the Ops won. I mean, I don't think they're ever going to put. I can't say that for sure, but it was a last minute pairing, and it was
Hmm.
like little connection between the Hook and Kingston with Hangman. Besides the fact that the Emmy and my Emmy is my friend,
Yeah,
so like it was kind of obvious to go to it was the Joe community, but honestly, it was a good match, man. I'm just looking forward to that Hobbs versus Hangman match.
same. That's the like. I'm not gonna lie. I'm more hyped for the Hobbs versus Hangman match than I am the Samoa Joe rematch. Um, I feel like there's something else I'm missing from Dynamite this week that I wanted to touch on, or just something in AEW in general. Oh, um, Tony Storm, funny as hell on commentary. She said, Excalibur, why don't you do commentary, color commentary on one of my orgies? Gotta be the funniest thing I've heard in wrestling this week. Gotta be hands down the funniest thing I've heard in wrestling this week.
Nah, she's funny. She's funny.
Mhm.
Um, Tony Storm continues to be one of the best characters in wrestling right now if we're talking pure character work.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, real quick, before we close out, we got the first two matches for the last time is now tournament to determine John Cena's final opponent. It was Shinsuke Nakamura going up against Sheamus
The
and
Moose.
Rusev going up against Damian Priest. Who else do we think is going to be involved in this tournament? Because we know it's going to be people from SmackDown, Raw, NXT, and other promotions, and people that, from Cena's words, quote unquote, don't even work here. What do we think about this tournament so far? The matches that are being posed, and who do we think is going to be involved?
Should we pick four from each brand maybe, and then who we think will be for each one?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we already got some folks from each brand, or we already
Okay.
got some folks from at least Raw and SmackDown. But yeah, who do we think is going to fill in the remaining spots?
Because this is what 16 is it? Oh no, was it eight? How many spots is? I'm trying to
18, I think.
It's
okay. Um, I think definitely throw Ilya in there. Obviously,
Mhm.
as a U.S. champ, I mean, following the footsteps of like the Open Challenges. Um, I think we get a returning Gunther, which I'm clamoring for because if we get Gunther at and Cena at for his last match, I'm not mad at that.
I'm
That
not
is some
mad
really
at
good.
it, but it would be incredibly expected.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I feel like some really good storylines, some really good stuff going on with that. Um, so I'll say Ilya, Gunther, and I just I'll do one more. We can maybe throw. I mean, throw Oba in there. I mean, why not? I mean, let Oba get a chance to just do something. Because he's been gone for so long. No, I missed the
Yeah.
ruler, so I'll say for me, like definitely Ilya, Oba, and Gunther.
All right. I think the people the people who I really want to be in this tournament, Carmelo Hayes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm still very much clamoring for Carmelo Hayes to. My delusional ass still thinks that if he's not going to be the opponent in Boston, he will be the opponent at Saturday's main event. Um, give me. I think Braun is going to show up somewhere on the Raw side.
Which
Yeah.
one?
I agree with you. I agree with you that Oba is gonna. I agree with you that it would be a great way to introduce Oba. It would be a great way to introduce Trick. I can see the two of them representing
Oh,
NXT.
yeah, Trick. Yeah, I mean, yeah, throw Trick in there too.
As far as the people who supposedly quote unquote don't work here, I would love to see a Jeff Hardy. I would love to see a Matt Cardona representing TNA.
Oh yeah,
Um, if we wanted to go to AAA, I wouldn't mind seeing a. I wouldn't mind seeing Pagano. I wouldn't mind seeing Elio de Wagner Jr. I wouldn't mind seeing.
the Parker will be fun just for the
Yeah,
pop.
I wouldn't mind seeing La Parca.
Mr. Iguana?
Oh yeah, him too. Yeah, just for the pops. That'd be a fun match.
Viking Delito?
Oh, Vikingo, yeah, I
Oh
Vikingo?
think
yeah,
Vikingo.
Vikingo. Yeah.
Vikingo would probably be the most likely, to be honest. If we got, dude, imagine if we got Penta versus Vikingo, during that tournament.
Need it. Triple H bucket. Need
Yeah.
it. Oh man.
Serious, who do you think?
Uh, House of Black. I mean,
Hmm.
I think since Damian Priest is in it, I think he's a really good option.
Into the hat.
I had to. Uh, I got my boy. Let's see. I think we're going to see The Miz in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think we see Joe Henry.
Oh, yeah. I
I
wouldn't be
believe
surprised
in
if they.
Joe Hendry.
Speaking
Yep.
of which, we didn't touch on this when we were talking about NXT, but we do have a confirmed match: Joe Hendry and Thea Hale against Chelsea Green and Ethan Page for the
That's gonna be so
AAA
fun.
Mixed Tag Championships.
Hmm.
That's gonna be a fun match.
And then the last one, Dominic Mysterio, because he's the
Yeah, I
one
think
that can
Dom's
get the
got to
best
show up.
survivor
I think
series.
Dom's got to be a part of it somewhere.
I honestly think I think Dom wins it, to be honest.
Ooh, you think he's going all the way?
I think he goes all the way. Like, so we don't like Jonathan is at what, 4 appearances left?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're at the final four.
So like we don't know how many of those are matches. So realistically, right? Is he so we know his last match is one.
Hmm.
And then
Yeah.
so I see at least one to like promote the match.
Hmm.
One
I think
match,
definitely Boston.
I think if we do get Mysterio versus Mysterio at War Games, I think we get Cena in War Games.
Okay.
And then one, I think we don't see another match until his final one.
Hmm.
So I think if they're pushing Dom to be the future of the company, which everybody, it was all signs are pointing in that direction, it has to be Dom.
I'm
You know what? I'm
delusional.
not mad at that.
I want Edge too, but I mean that's me being delusional.
He's
Oh,
being hated.
you're so delusional.
He's being Hades right now.
Like that's me being
Yeah.
delusional. Like I don't know, I just the surprise pop. I'm just envisioning like his music hitting and like me and Steph just like losing it, at the show. So I mean, I don't know. I'm delusional.
Mhm.
It's so funny how as soon as you start talking about Edge, the first thing that pops up on my phone when I open up Instagram is Edge promoting his new toy from AEW.
Never mind.
Yeah, no, that
A guy
sounds
can dream.
crazy in hindsight
A guy
without
can dream.
context, but yeah. But dog, yeah, yeah, a man can dream. I would love to see Edge show up, especially since the WWE Vault posted up a whole compilation of Edge and Cena's rivalry, and we know how that goes typically when the WWE Vault posts shit.
That's what I'm saying. And then that little like back and forth on Instagram, like I'm stressing. I need it bad. I want it bad. I need it more than air. Like I need to experience that entrance once.
Oh,
On this
edges.
day.
It's
Yeah.
actually it's. I think I have. It's really cool.
Like I need to experience at least once, man.
Yeah, I experienced it when I went to AEW Dynasty. This was when he was still teaming with FTR, and it was
Uh-huh.
rated FTR. This was
Oh
actually the
yeah.
pay-per-view where this is actually
That
the
like turned
pay-per-view
on them,
where they
right?
slimed him out.
Yeah.
I was there. If you ever want to see there's an episode of this podcast where I'm talking to Reek, and I said, if you ever want to see a grown man cry, you should see me in that moment, dude, because I love Edge. I love Edge so fucking much, dog.
Man, I need it bad, man. So I'll keep dreaming, I guess.
Okay. Um, I'm excited to see the Damian and Rusev match because it's fun. Yeah, actually, now I think about it, it makes sense that we never got that match because literally as soon as Rusev came back to the company, Damian went to SmackDown, I think.
Hmm.
Yep.
So that's just going to, in the words of Big E, big meaty men slapping me.
Let me went to Five Star Classics, bump
For real.
that.
You watch your 30-minute bangers? Bump that.
Shout out to Big E, man.
Shout out to Big E, dog. All right. Is there any? I don't think there's anything else. Let's close this out, man. Let's take it home, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you all for listening. If you got this far in the podcast, you know what you gotta do. Drop us a follow, leave us a comment, leave us a review, do the whole like, subscribe, all that jazz. You know it. It's as always. It's your boy, the EST of the DMV, the Chalk City Saint, the Rated S Superstar. Um. Left Hand Destruction, the Potter of All Worlds, the Bajan Bulldozer, the Cameroonian Nightmare, El Misterio Negro. Look, I'm gonna do something special for y'all since it's the outro.
Match reveal.
You literally can't do this. This is actually
You're breaking all the rules.
now you have to retire it.
And now oh damn, I didn't think that one through. Anyway,
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
anyway,
We
it's your
we literally
boys.
talked about it.
It's your boy Steph, and you can listen to me get bullied for the last few minutes of the podcast.
If we start bullying, you got to put that in now. You messed up. You deserve it.
All right,
Oh man.
Sears, tell them where they can find you.
Y'all can find me on Instagram at Jacob T Seals 2000. My account is private, so you probably won't be able. You won't find me. And if you find me, you didn't. Um, and yeah.
All right, Vaughn, tell the people where they can find you.
You can find me on TikTok at underscore just Vaughn, Twitter at move on. Same thing like serious, Instagram no private, but move on. Like I said, it's been funny, yo. I'm trying to come up with my catchphrase like Steph, I've been working on a little something, so I'm trying to get something going, for my
Oh,
little
come on,
outros.
no, no, no. What you got? You can't just say that and not, throw it out there.
So in conclusion, is Vaughn, aka Just Vaughn, whatever you want to call it. Big Vaughn, no Big E, but Big V. So trying to get something,
Hmm.
trying to get something going. We getting there, we getting there. So
Come
stay tuned
on,
for next
brother.
week.
Come
I'm gonna add
on.
some more to it.
I got you. I got you.
But
But
it's still
no,
fun, boys. Like I'm enjoying it, man. Like I look towards Thursdays every week, so I'm glad we can keep this going. So
I
you
am too,
know,
man. And if we
Mhm.
all
didn't
right.
already say it at the top of the episode, let me say it from the bottom of my heart. Hey, man, Vaughn is officially a member of the Top Row Boys, so we appreciate you, brother. We look forward to everything you're going to bring to this journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you for riding with us the last month or so. And, man,
Yep.
like always, it's the Top Row Boys, and we are over the top rope. Peace.
Deuces.